welcome to today's video. And today, very special day. I'm going to Rome. Yes, I'm going to Rome, and no, I'm not going on purpose because of what happened with the Pope. As you probably know, maybe you're watching this a couple of days after. The Pope passed away, and biggest curiosity, which is clearly this date will stay for history in my life, so I will always remember the day I went to Rome, which is the day, or basically one day after the Pope passed away. So I'm flying now to Italy for a 1-week trip, starting with Rome for 2 days, and the other cities I'm going to show you very soon. Now let's get ready. I don't have a lot of time because I need to go to the airport, especially because it's Easter time and things are busy, and I need to finish getting ready. So I'm gonna take one meal. I'm gonna show you in a while what I'm gonna take as well as my go-to meal, because you shouldn't eat food at the airport. You should get your steps, but I'm gonna show you all of that in a while. Now let's finish all this stuff, see if I have all the documents, and I'll speak to you soon. So let's go. Okay, so here we are at the airport in the lounge. Traveling is always like this, and I was basically heading to the airport, and I was doing like my mental checklist of the things that I should be bringing. And you know that feeling when you feel that you forgot something but you think that you have everything, so you try not to overthink. So I was at home, I was checking 10 times, okay, I have everything. As soon as I got on the Uber to go to the airport, I figured out I forgot my headphones, so I don't have headphones. Then I looked at my phone, I figured out that I forgot my power bank. Okay, so two things. So I cannot charge my phone on the go, I need to rely on my cable. Anyway, I can buy those things, but it's a bit frustrating because I had all these things at home. And the third thing is I wanted to bring salt. I had the salt there, pink Himalayan salt, to hydrate myself, and I forgot that as well. So for now I forgot these three things, but the good thing is that, you know what's the good thing? It's that I didn't forget my passport. That's the most important thing. So as long as I don't forget the passport and this camera, we're all good. Anyway, now here in the lounge, the flight is in 1 hour. I'm quite curious to see how it's going to be Rome. It's a big coincidence. Okay, so I still like, it's a big coincidence that I'm traveling the day that the Pope passed away. So I believe the city will be busy. Anyway, now here in the lounge, I'm not, so advice for you, going back here now to the, how you can like stay in shape and taking care of yourself. When you go to a lounge, avoid the food. Okay, that's the first thing that you should be doing. Okay, so if you're just gonna sit for like 5-10 hours on a plane, or 3 hours or whatever, don't just go and eat food first. Crappy oils, then all of this is carbs. You don't need, you're just gonna sit. So my advice is just walk around, move as much as you can, hydrate, drink water. And now I'm gonna show you what I did, which is I prepared my meals. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat this food here in the lounge, so I'm just sitting, recording this and chilling a bit, getting some work done. And I'm gonna show you what I brought here to the airport. So this involves, of course, some preparation, literally 7 minutes to prepare. This doesn't require any preparation, these are just dates. Okay, so these are just dates, Brazil nuts and macadamia nuts. It's a good snack, a little bit of carbs and some good fats. I like Brazil nuts, big fan of Brazil nuts, 2 or 3 per day. Good source of selenium for immune system. And what I brought here was, I'm gonna show you now, this is always with me, fire Greek yogurt. I'm sure people are looking at me and thinking, what the hell, what the hell is this guy doing? Anyway, and then here, okay, so what we have here, 4 eggs, 100 grams of cottage cheese, half avocado, and pomegranate. This is going to be my breakfast. So it's currently 8:30 a.m. Last meal was yesterday at 8, so 12 hours. I got already like 5,000 steps, and I'm just going to eat this. So as you see, almost no carbs. I'm going to leave the dates to later on, so I'm just going to have protein and some fats, and that's basically it. Now, guys, this is to show you, preparation is key. It doesn't require a lot of time. Just boil some eggs the day before, you put it in a container, cut to half avocado, and you're good to go. So preparation is key, and this will make the difference in your energy, in your shape, in your inflammation, even in your adaptation to the new schedule. Now, let's enjoy this, and I'll see you soon. And arrived finally to the hotel in Rome. So the city today is a bit chaotic because I think a lot of people came to Rome for these special days. And something that was completely unpredictable, and it's good that I booked this hotel like 2 months ago because I didn't have to worry now with reservations and bookings and the prices, because things probably will get way more expensive. So yeah, the city is quite busy. It was a bit hectic, but I'm staying in a nice place close to the station. I mean, the hotel, the room is very small, to be honest. It's just literally a place to sleep, because I didn't come here like to work like I did with the Bali, for example, where I required a nice flat because I wanted to record a lot of stuff and do a lot of work. Here it's different. The purpose is just to explore. I'm just gonna stay here 2 days. It's just literally sleep, go out, explore. I've been to Rome before, but it's been, I believe, more than 15 years that I'm not here, so I barely remember. I don't remember anything here in Rome. So now a little bit tired, as you probably see from my face. Need to recover, but not yet. Now we're gonna get some steps, and what's gonna be for dinner, we'll see. But I believe we have some carb load coming soon. I'm not planning to work out these next 6 or 7 days, but I'm planning to get a lot of steps. My body is requiring now a reset phase from workouts and needs some extra carbs. So let's see what we have for dinner. Now let's take a shower and let's go out. Okay, so I'm back to the room. I'm exhausted. I think I woke up almost 24 hours ago. I told you I'm gonna show you the dinner. I didn't show you the dinner because I was too tired to grab the camera to record the dinner. But if you want to know, it was a pizza. That's it. So I think I'm gonna have a couple of more pizzas now for the next couple of days. But yeah, today the combination is not good because sleep wasn't the best, and I woke up at 5 a.m. I slept like 6 hours, maybe a little bit less. Traveling, stress of traveling, like all these things that, you know, when you travel it's not always smooth, so it's quite stressful, all this stuff, airport and times and all these things. So anyway, I can barely think right now, but I wanted to wrap up this one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now just gonna have a good sleep, hopefully. I'm gonna hear. There are my non-negotiables, which is I arrived, I put my blue light blocking glasses. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water, not that much, with magnesium. Okay, so the basics, we keep the basics. Okay, magnesium glycinate to help me relax, to help me sleep a little bit better, because I really need. But I'm looking forward for tomorrow. Today was a bit hectic here in Rome as well, with all the things that are happening now with what happened to Pope that passed away 2 days ago. So the city is a bit chaotic, a lot of movement. I tried to go now to the Vatican, and it was they don't even allow people to go. I mean, you can be there on the line maybe for 3 or 4 hours waiting to go and see the Pope, but I think that's too much. Personally, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a lot of time here, so I just want to maximize my time. Anyway, tomorrow it's going to be a fresh new day. We're going to visit a lot of things, so now time to have a good night's sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao. Mobility drill done, cold shower done, and now I feel that I'm ready to tackle the day. Nothing better than starting the day with movement. So there are some key principles that I try to maintain. So even though I'm not going to have a gym, which is totally fine, it's going to be like 6 or 7 days, so it's actually my deload week. And this is just to show you that there are certain key principles that I always try to keep in mind, which is like I wake up, I don't go to my phone straight away, like I do some exercise, even if it's like body weight squats or some push-ups or mobility. In this case it took me like 7 minutes. I did the mobility, cold shower, hydration with electrolytes, and that's basically it. Then I'm gonna get a lot of steps, maybe 15-20,000 steps, who knows. Let's see at the end of this video how many steps I got this day. And what I'm gonna show you today here this morning is simply that in order for you to stay on track, not just physically, not just on your fitness routine, is
in terms of the products that you're using as well. Okay, and this is something that I've been paying huge attention lately. So I minimize using this like shampoo from hotels, from supermarkets. So I did my own research, and I'm using certain products, which is like this one. This was just basically a travel measure, so it's 100 milliliters. I can travel with this. So it's not a white brand. The brand is, if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Bronner's. I think it's Dr. Bronner's. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna put in the description down below. It's one basically just organic ingredients. It has like 7 or 8 ingredients, not a list of 30 or 40 ingredients like most in the supermarket. And the problem with those products is that they disrupt your hormones, they affect your skin, your testosterone levels in the long term. So as I get older, I try to do most of the things right. Of course, it's impossible to get everything right. I still drink, for example, water from the plastic sometimes. Like I don't always drink glass. When I can drink glass, it's fine, but I'm not like obsessed with that. What I do is I try to minimize so that I try to get some of the things right, but of course we can't obsess and be all the time perfect. But if you can control certain things, even better. So I bring my own body wash, okay, so that it doesn't disrupt my skin and my testosterone levels. I brought my own, this is basically a night cream to put on to hydrate my skin before bed. And this is toothpaste, okay, toothpaste. Avoid using these ones in the supermarket as well. They're with fluoride and other ingredients that you don't want in your mouth. And again, far from perfect. I've been using them for years, but when you start to do your own research, you start to study, you start to develop yourself, you start to see that actually there are way better alternatives. And personally, I'm using this one, no affiliation with this, by the way. Jason, this is fluoride free, peppermint, good one. And that's it. These are basically the 3 products that I'm using. Oh, by the way, no, it's not the only one. I am using as well the other one, because I was using before, and you probably know, maybe you were using that before as well, the Nivea. What I'm doing now is I'm using this one. So I'm not using any spray. I'm using this one, charcoal, magnesium. This is basically all natural ingredients. No artificial fragrance, no aluminum, salts, no parabens, nothing. 100% natural. And that's basically it. Now let's get ready to crush the day. Still fasting, but we're gonna have a nice breakfast maybe in 1 hour. So let's see what's waiting. But for sure, we're gonna have a day full of carbs. Let's do this. And here we are. I had to stop here in a place where I could record and speak to the camera because it's a lot of people and it's a little bit cooler as well than I was expecting. But anyway, that's why I brought this hoodie. I'm here next to the Colosseum and it's very, very busy. Yesterday I tried to go to the Vatican. They closed everything because of what happened now with the Pope. And yeah, it's kind of busy. I'm not sure if I'm going inside, but yeah, let's keep walking. First need a good espresso. Still have my morning coffee, so looking for an Italian espresso very, very soon. But for now, let's just walk a bit here around the Colosseum. So here we are, Piazza di Spagna. Very, very busy now. 3 p.m. Still didn't have lunch, but the breakfast was good. I kind of feel satiated. That's the beauty of having a high protein breakfast, which was maybe 5-6 hours ago, and I'm completely fine. I ate eggs, vegetables, some fats, ham, bacon, so I feel satisfied. But I think now close to 9,000 steps, so I think I deserve some carbs. So soon I'm gonna search for a restaurant. And what's gonna be for lunch? I believe we're gonna have a pizza, right? Let's see, either pizza or I don't think I'm gonna eat a chicken breast, to be honest.
I don't feel like eating chicken breast. It's gonna be some days for carb loading. Let's see what we have here in terms of restaurants. So far, nice and pleasant stay here. It's very, very busy. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's always like this or if it's because it's what happened now with the Pope. But yeah, it's extremely, extremely busy. But it is what it is. Rome is always like this. At least that's my perception. Probably now even worse. But anyway, let's keep smashing some steps. And we're gonna start finding a nice restaurant for a nice lunch as well. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. So pizza and ice cream done. So I think in one lunch I had more carbs than 2 months in Dubai. Anyway, we're just gonna walk now, get some steps, completely relaxed, no hard feelings. More pizza and more ice cream are waiting for me. So now let's just keep walking. We are currently here in, what's the name of this? I'm not sure of the name. Basically it's the street with the most expensive brands, which is Via del Condotti. So let's keep walking, get some steps. We need to smash 20,000 steps today. We have a lot of carbs to burn. From Via del Condotti to Via del Corso. Apparently here we have more movement, but more affordable rents. Insane amount of people. I assume this place is always like this. This is the interesting thing about having carbs, which is I was completely full after the meal. I had one pizza, one calzone, one ice cream, and I was full. Now 30 minutes gone, and I'm hungry already. And that's because I barely had protein. So this is one example for you. That's why it's so important to eat protein so that you're satiated. But here, rules don't apply. If I come to Italy and I don't have pizza, I actually didn't come to Italy. So anyway, that's fine. Let's keep walking. Just need to be entertained, drink water, and wait 2 more hours before we're gonna have dinner and maybe more carbs. Let's keep walking. So Fontana di Trevi was great. Spent there maybe 1 hour sitting, contemplating the beauty of that fountain. And when you come to a city like this and you see the story, it's unbelievable. When you're here and you see that these things were built hundreds and thousands of years ago, it's outstanding, the energy that you feel here. So now almost 8 p.m. time to find something for dinner very, very soon. So let's see now what's going to be waiting for us. Maybe a little bit less carbs. I think it was enough already. Carbs for lunch and ice cream. So now I think I'm gonna take it easy a little bit. We're gonna try to find the chicken breast, or maybe not. We'll see. Let's keep walking now and see what's gonna be now for dinner. Taking it easy now for dinner with chicken thigh, roasted potatoes and spinach. After that carb load, trying to take it easy now for dinner with something a little bit lighter, because probably tomorrow we're gonna have more carbs. Alright, so here we are for breakfast, and what we have here, it's not a buffet breakfast, so they give us a menu here for us to choose. And what I'm gonna do here is, so the principles remain the same. We're not gonna break the fast with croissant, even though it's tempting. They give here some solid options. We're trying to keep as well, so what time is it? Now it's 8 a.m. My last meal was 8 p.m. This is looking good. So here we have the eggs. I think I'm gonna have more eggs because I'm gonna eat 4 whole eggs, but I'm gonna have more egg whites and quite a clean breakfast to start the day with yogurt as well here and fruits. So now let's enjoy.
Alright, and wrapping up here, a visit to the Vatican Museum. It was very nice, very packed as well. I don't know if it's always like this, but it was extremely packed. We couldn't almost walk inside, but it was a great experience. Last time I was here, I was maybe 14 years old, so it was outstanding. So now here, chilling a bit outside of the museum. Gonna get some lunch, probably some pizza again, and we're wrapping up this 2-day visit to Rome. And that's what we have for today, but guys, stay tuned for the second one because our trip is not finished. We're going somewhere after Rome, so don't forget to subscribe, like, tell me which city would you like to visit, and ciao ciao.